Hi, this is your Taurus tarot reading from now until the end of the month. I am Cindy with Mid Audio Night Tarot, and this is my YouTube debut. Hopefully you enjoy it. I have already pre-shuffled, but I haven't cut the cards yet, so I'm going to do an 8-card spread, and hopefully you find it interesting. Okay, I will be putting out more content as the weeks go on, I guess. Okay, so what I've asked is what are the messages that the collective Taurus need to hear today in order to stay on highest vibration and on your truest path? Okay, so it's from now until the end of the month. Okay, and so whenever you're drawn to watch this video, okay, there will be a message for you somewhere. Okay, so okay, under the deck we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is fire energy. Okay, she's passionate. She is an entrepreneur. She likes to get things done. She's very caring and passionate and fiery, inspirational. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of say what everything is and kind of what their positions are, and then I'm going to kind of summarize everything. Okay, so what you have in as kind of the theme of the rest of the month is the devil. Okay, so there might be some kind of unhealthy addictions or unhealthy attachments, but the good thing about the devil is that once it's addressed, like ultimately it's self-imposed. Okay, we'll talk about it. Okay, but the past that is influencing the present right now is we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so there probably was some plans that you've made, or you probably just started to take action on. Okay, in the present, we have the Princess of Swords. Okay, so this does kind of confirm kind of in the present, you are kind of starting something new. Maybe you've been inspired to kind of, you know, you've had some new information or new epiphanies. We'll see what happens, how it goes. Okay, we're crossing it as Three of Swords. Okay, so there's been some kind of challenge with disappointment, heartbreak. So this is a challenge. So I mean, a lot of this could be also be like, still kind of just letting go the last parts of it. Okay, but Four of Pentacles. Okay, sorry. So for the spiritual lesson or for the higher lesson, we have here's the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so that's really about holding on or holding back. Maybe because there's been some disappointment or heartbreak. But it's really learning to, get past this, and address the energies and that is causing this. Because ultimately, when we hold on too tightly, it really does causes stagnation. Okay, like everything is energy. Okay, and it really does need to flow. Okay, what is unexpected here is judgment. Okay, so a major arcana. So we have the two, like we have the devil and judgment as the major arcana. So these are significant life events, something that really does have the possibility to affect things for the long term. Okay, so what is unexpected here is probably, a big decision, maybe to revive something or to let it go finally. Okay, what we have here as the action is Six of Wands. Okay, so this is success. This is recognition. Okay, so I mean, the action really is to, fight, the kind of this devil energy, and, you will be successful. Okay, and what we have is the outcome. It's the High Priestess. Okay, so through this process, there will be, new discoveries, things coming to light, maybe really discovering, you know, your intuition kind of thing. She knows. Okay, so I mean, really, maybe it's really about discovering what you really know deep down, what you need to do. okay, which probably starts with a little bit of this devil energy. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clarify this devil. Okay, I have this little kind of tiny tarot, so I mean, I'm not sure if it's going to like, I'm going to show it on camera, we'll see. But can you just clarify? And so what I'm doing is just kind of washing the deck. And so can we clarify this devil energy? We're going to get 3 cards, okay? And so what we have, okay, maybe I'm going to show you. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so maybe this is about feeling a bit unstable. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. This is really interesting because both of these came out earlier when I was, okay, and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there really is something about, you know, feeling a bit, unstable, not really grounded. Maybe your finances haven't been, you know, as good as you've hoped. Or maybe you find that like maybe there's been some addiction, okay, that has been actually, feeding into into your money kind of thing, or like chipping away at your money. Okay, or even this would suggest too about, okay, we're going to see this little Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this could also be about, feeling trapped at work, um, and like feeling like, okay, with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, okay, you could potentially feel like, you know, there's not really much of an opportunity in this environment. Okay, if it's not a work situation, it it does definitely seem like it's generally within yourself. Okay, and having new discoveries. Okay, and so if we look at this devil energy, okay, so maybe the next, couple weeks, and leading to the end of the month, it's really about kind of, you know, addressing what is making you feel trapped. Okay, what is, kind of, again, if it is addictions, if it is working too much, there is a lot of things that suggest that, there's probably a need to have more fun, to let go. Like, I mean, okay, if Three of Swords is the challenge, okay, like holding on to disappointment, holding on to hurt, okay, can be very toxic and unhealthy, like, in lack of better words. Okay, like disappointment and sadness can feel really comfortable. Okay, it it's really hard to get out of that. Okay, but the thing about the devil energy, okay, which I guess is this one, the thing about the devil energy is that, again, you have the power within you to get out of it. Okay, it might be hard to see, but okay, you have these two people here, and they're tied really loosely. Okay, all they have to do is really just lift those chains and get out. Okay, one of my favorite decks, it's from the Steampunk Tarot. It like shows basically, a really good depiction of the devil energy where, it's, they show the people, shoveling in coal, okay, into this, oven or engine or something, okay, but ultimately that is what is powering the devil. Okay, like all they have to do is really, and when the devil has kind of like these strings and controlling them, and it's like all they have to do is not keep shoveling it. Okay, so what is going on right now that is ultimately a hindrance to you? Okay, whether it's the job, whether it's working too much, not having the balance. Okay, but there's something in the recent past, okay, that you've wanted to take action on. Okay, you made a decision. Okay, and so right now, maybe that is what you're going through right now, is about taking action. Okay, so maybe if you know what, like, I feel like you already know what is kind of bothering you. You know, what is something that you need to release. And so I think you decided a while ago that, okay, you need to do that. And but now it's time to take action. Okay. And it's hard. Okay. The challenge is hard. Okay. It's maybe disappointing. You know, it might be okay, if it's leaving a job, you know, you might have to hurt some people, or, or even if it's a relationship. Okay, this can definitely be a relationship that you might need to leave or cut out. Okay, and so the challenge is to actually do the breakup, or get over the breakup. So with the spiritual lesson being the Four of Pentacles, so Pentacles is earthly energy, so there are things that are tangible. I mean, it can be holding on to um, your resources, your money, your time. You can be holding back in general. And so it seems like it's time to, maybe question that. Like, why are you holding back? What is stopping you from, like, fighting this devil energy, taking this action, letting go of this disappointment. Like, it no longer serves you. And so it's just like I was saying with the at the beginning when this first came out with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, it is a blocking of energy, and sometimes it's blocking of, for short-term gain. So you're kind of like holding on because you're like, okay, if I let go, like, I'll lose what I have. Like, I'll lose this relationship, I'll lose this job, like, I mean, I'll lose my stability. Like, I already feel kind of like, can I take this risk? Should I take the action? Should I take everything I've learned and run with it, basically? you know and so what happens is when you hold on too tightly to whatever that is, like whether it's a mindset, it's a job, it's a relationship, something that is unhealthy, an addiction. Okay, it you know what comes after the Four of Pentacles is the Five of Pentacles, which is, you know, loss, feeling out of the cold, like out in the cold, lots of stability, but like when we really do kind of, freely give, like freely give our time, freely give our energy, our, you know, like money, like things like our resources. That's where when things start to happen. That's when the flow is allowed. Okay, so what we have in unexpected is judgment. Okay, so judgment again is a major arcana. Okay, so I mean, it does seem like you're heading towards an end of a really like major life cycle. Okay, judgment is right before the world. Okay, the major arcanas go from basically 0 to 21. Okay, 21 is the world. Okay, the end, the graduation day. You've learned all the lessons, and you're ready to start anew. Something brand new. Okay, it could take you, it could have taken you 30 years to kind of go through that cycle. It could have taken you your whole life. Or and so right now, you know, you have the opportunity to, make a life-changing decision, and it's like, do you let this go? Do you like put it to rest like once and for all? Do you learn your lessons and then reach graduation day? Like I've explained this before a few times where it's like those boss battles, in like a video game. And, you have to like do that one last boss battle so you can get your experience points and make it to level 32 or whatever when you're just on 31. Okay? This is judgment day. This is being called to do something. Okay? So maybe it's unexpected that you're going to get this like encouragement, like maybe once you let go of whatever's holding you back, whatever's keeping you in this kind of again, this like unhealthy, attachment. Okay? And to start putting your plans in action. Okay? It's time. Okay? And your action, okay, is Six of Wands, okay, which is success. It's recognition. Okay? It is about, taking the high road. Okay? So it's not necessarily going to be hard to battle. I mean, sorry, it's not necessarily going to be easy to battle, the devil energy. Okay? It's going to take, you know, so the Princess of Swords, she just went through, the cycle from the Ace to the 10. Okay? And with air energy, you're talking about a lot of thoughts, a lot of communication. Okay? And, within this, okay, you do have the Three of Swords. Okay? So she went through that. Okay? She went through conflict. Okay? She went through the ending. Okay? There was some kind of ending, and now she is ready to kind of start new, take those lessons and put them into action. Okay? She's also can be like, sometimes, you know, a little harsh, she's just learning still, like she's a new energy. Okay? This could be about communication. So with Six of Wands being the action, it can be, okay, if you need to communicate something, you know, again, take the high road, like make sure that your communication does not like do more hurt than it needs to. Okay? Also, it's about recognizing that, again, if this is an internal thing, okay, in your internal, you know like battles, either with, some kind of addiction or kind of devil energy, or even like the heartbreak, um you have it within you to be successful. Okay? You just need to take action on it. Know that, like, ultimately the worst is over. Okay? Right before this was five of wands. Okay? That conflict, that fight. Okay? You need to put that fight in it. You have it within you. Okay? To, like, again, what makes you passionate again too, because sometimes a lot of this, kind of stagnant energy can be just, not just like, not, I'm not saying just, but I mean, like, needing to get that, that fire, that passion. Okay? Again, we have, Queen of Wands at the foundation of all of this. Okay? She is a queen. Okay? She is mature. She is sexy. She knows, again, how to get after what she wants. She puts out her intentions in the world and goes after them. Okay? And then what we have here is the outcome is the High Priestess. Okay, I am going to clarify the High Priestess, okay? If you can tell me with my little tiny tarot. Okay, we have 3 cards for the High Priestess for the outcome. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, Temperance in reverse. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so it definitely seems like there is some kind, of communication with another. Okay, and it's about balance. Okay, and if it's not with another, again, it's balance within yourself. Okay, like, the need to, you know, like look at those emotions, like, okay, this temperance, okay, is upside down. Okay, so we need to turn it upside right side up. Okay? And how we do that is, really by, focusing on our foundations, focusing on our emotions. Okay? It is kind of that alchemy. Okay? It is about understanding that, you are actually protected. Okay? You have everything you need within you. Okay? And just recognizing, to bring it out. Okay? And then we have the Page of Swords. Okay? This came out again. This is ultimately the same energy. Okay? So it is about communication. It is about bringing some secrets to light. Okay, if this is, an addiction, like let's say drugs or alcohol, sex, something, food, something that, you might need some assistance with. Okay, like, it's okay to ask, for help. Okay, like the Six of Wands, if it being, recognition as well, is that, ultimately it's about other people, like other people recognizing. Okay, so I mean, if you need help, okay, there's people around you that are willing to help you. You just need to communicate. Okay, so I'm going to get a takeaway message. Okay, ultimately what we have here at the bottom is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is, things moving forward. This is luck. This is fate. This is destiny. Okay, the Six of Cups kind of, shown itself as well. So I mean, again, there isn't, potentially an opportunity for like a second chance. Okay, maybe something with your past, and especially with judgment. Judgment can be, again, an opportunity to, bring something, back from the dead. Okay, but it's up to you to decide. Like, take all your knowledge, take all the pain, take all that, hurt, and and see what you want to start new. Okay, is it the best decision to kind of go back, to the past? I don't know if it's this, in sense of the Devil energy. Okay, but let's get a takeaway message. Okay, I want to kind of getting a little 21 minutes. Sorry, hopefully it's interesting. And I have a little oracle card for you as well. Okay, so takeaway message is Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so that is about assessment. I'm gonna get another card for you. Okay. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Sun. So with the Seven of Pentacles, that is about, harvest time. It is about assessment. Okay, it is about, making decisions. Do you still invest, in what you've been growing, what you've been starting? Like there's something that, like, again, something that you've been tied to, or is it time to start anew? Okay, is this time to put whatever plans in action? Like, I mean, with the Two of Wands in the past, that is about kind of also being one step, one foot in the past, one foot in the present, future, thing, sorry, the future, and ultimately you have the world in your hand. Okay, you just need to, like, understand that you do have the power, kind of thing. Okay, and we have the Sun. So this is about, again, bringing things to light. This is about, bringing the joy, the innocence, the happiness back. Okay, like whatever, you need to do. Like, I mean, it's going to be, a little hard. This isn't easy, like, energy to, like, cut within. But I mean, once you understand that you do have the power from within to just cut it off, just let it go. Like, you can bring in the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card of all, like the happiest energy in all the tarot. Okay, it's pure joy. It's time to bring the light back in. Okay, and stop assessing. Let go of the heartbreak. Again, easier said than done, but I mean little bit by little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that what we have here is we got card number 33, and I'm reading from the Divine Guidance Guidebook by Cheryl Lee Harnish. Okay, so with number 33, I'm going to just read it quickly from here. It's only a paragraph or whatever, but I do find that they go quite well, and you can, like, take a look at the card if you like. Okay. So Lion Guide. Interesting. Lion Guide is here to help you awaken the sleeping lion that lies within you. Did I say something like that? That fire. You have it within you. Your inner lion is powerful, resourceful, and mighty. You really do hold the strength and courage to do whatever needs to be done. It is time to let the world hear you roar. Line Guide is here to help you realize that you do rule your inner and outer worlds, and to energetically claim your throne as the rightful ruler of your kingdom. Once you do, you will step into your role as a leader with ease. That's fantastic. So I'm like thinking now with, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you are Earth energy. Okay, Taurus. Okay, so again, if you haven't been feeling yourself lately, okay, like that is about to end. Okay, like, and it really has, like, I feel like once you cut off what you know that you really need to cut off, like whether it's a job that you just feel too tired and it's not giving you motivation. Like, okay, I'm just gonna say quickly, like I once had this job where like by the end of the day, like I didn't really want to get up. I was so like tired, it wasn't really what I was passionate about. So I don't know, I was just drained, and I don't know, I just went out of focus there. I guess because I hit the table. Anyways, but once I really started to get into like, my field, and I started volunteering for this, one organization, I like I remember leaving there and like coming home and, wanting to do the dishes and do laundry. And it was just like, I felt so energized, but and that really helped me realize that I needed to cut off the job that, I had. And like in the sense of like, you know, like I didn't know that I could get that much energy from like really just following my passions. So if this is about, like your career, it's like get that fire. There will be that job, that role, even if it's through volunteering, to kind of really start. If you don't know what to do to kind of get into the career, start by volunteering, offering your time, start little by little. Okay, you never know where that takes you. Actually, through volunteering is what got me through into my like career within nonprofit. And anyways, don't want to gotta keep going on the side of that, but and if it is about a relationship, like relationships, friendships, they should be okay. I shouldn't be saying should, like there's relationships of all kind, but ultimately they, like I feel like they should inspire you. Like that same thing about, like, yes, I want to spend my time with you. Yes, like I choose you. Yes, like I wake up and like I'm happy, excited to see you. You bring the sun in my day. And so it's kind of like if you're not feeling that way towards whatever that might be, like whatever that's like kind of holding you back, whatever's kind of tying you, I don't know, it's time to assess, and I really do believe that, by taking this into account, you will, know what you need to do, like there is, something that's calling you. Okay. There's something that, intuitively. Okay. And if you don't know now, you will by the end of the month. Okay. So this is probably going to be, like the next, couple of weeks will probably be a month of assessment, and really, you know, really listening and like kind of, little bit by little bit, tackling these devil, kind of energy, this, again, whatever is holding you back. Okay. And that is really your challenge, ultimately your mission, if you choose to accept it, is really, learn to let go. And there really is happiness ahead of you. Okay. So thank you so much for listening. I didn't mean to go this long, but hopefully it was interesting and you come back and listen to the next reading. Okay. Great. So thanks so much and see you soon. Bye. Bye.